Well, she's not organised, guys. She's been on holidays. Hi, all. Well, excuse me. They're saying, get organised, woman. You're not on holidays anymore. Hello, all, and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with our midweek live, and she's all well rested and happy. Still look a little bit pale. For someone who's well rested. Well, we're going to talk about all of that in just a moment when everyone starts getting on. Don't forget, guys, to pop your live chat or chat on. So let's go and do that now. We're going to go to chat filter, go to all messages and not top messages, because we need to get all messages. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, Liz. Hello, hello, hello. We are going to talk about why I was on a break in a moment. I'm just going to wait for everyone to start getting on, or getting on, you know, the usual stuff. I hope everyone is well. I'm well. I'm very well rested, actually, quite relaxed, and was a little bit sore on Monday, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Sunday and Monday. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kimberly. Lovely to have you here. You've just popped in on just the right day, actually, because I've been away on about 6 days worth of break, and I've just returned today. Not true. I returned yesterday, but I was like a blob. And I couldn't do anything, you know, like a blob. Someone who just sits and does nothing. Hello, beautiful Raylene. Lovely to have you here. I'm going to tell everyone where I was last week and why I was not on. And we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Hello, Deborah. Lovely to have you here. And we're going to talk about the 12-step transition blanket coming tomorrow. Very excited. Part 1, step 1. Well, it's kind of like a part 2, but part 1, really. If you have to think about the first step, that is coming tomorrow. It is all recorded. It is almost edited. I still need to edit a little bit more, but it's coming. Hello, beautiful Deborah, Rosalind, and the lovely Ashley. Hello, everyone. I hope you are all well. We're going to talk real quickly about where I was these past 6 days. I was at a wedding. Now, let me see, whose wedding was I at? I was at my daughter's wedding. My daughter got married. Yay! And I'm very excited. As you can see, you know what? On Saturday, you couldn't wipe the smile off the face, and I was well. I didn't get sick. We know how I always get sick when there's something important. But I didn't get sick that day. So I was very happy. I don't know about photos, though, because yours truly had the camera in my hand taking everybody's photos and didn't take any of me. So I didn't do any of this. I didn't have time. It was all about my daughter. However, there are some photos that some people took. I might be able to pop them up in one of our video vlogs. We do have a video vlog coming tomorrow. Let's try that again. Friday. I don't know if I'll have some photos for that. I will try. I don't know. Because I looked at all my photos and thought, oh, there's none in here of me. I had my sisters take some, but I have to, you know, ask for their approval before I can take them. So I'd rather not touch theirs. I'd rather wait either for the professionals or at least wait for, you know, someone else to give me a photo of the wedding, really. So that's pretty much all I need to do. Now, what is going on? I've missed all the chat. Hello, Middle. Lovely to have you here. Ashley says, woohoo, congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for your congratulations. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but anyway, and everyone, did I say hello to everyone? Okay, let's just sort this one here out before we go on. That's not going to work. I'm trying to sort something out here. That didn't work either. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's better. All right. So for those of you who are wondering where I've been, that's where I've been, enjoying a wedding, something that for at least for a change is something good in our family. Usually there's, you know, funerals. That's the only reason we get together, funerals. And I'm thinking, let's have something good for a change. And the wedding was good. My daughter got married. She's finally wed. And now You know what that means? It means that we may be ending up crocheting baby gear on the channel one day. She's thinking ahead of herself, guys. She's already ahead of herself. So there we go. I didn't mention where I was going at that time because I tried to respect her privacy that she wanted, and that's fair enough. But now that it's done, I'm sure I'll have photos here and there popping up on Instagram, so you may see one or two pop up there as well. I did pop some up on my private Facebook page. There may be one or two going up on Instagram, so keep your eyes peeled for that. All right, Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Did I miss you? Hello, hello. Lovely to have you here. And hello, who else did I miss? Gina. Did I miss Gina? Who did I miss? Did Gina come in? Oh, I don't know. Did she? Oh, I lost it. Hi, Barbara. Lovely to have you here. Congrats to your daughter. Thank you very much, Middle. And thank you, everyone. For those of you who did actually know about it, which wasn't many, there was only 2. The only reason was I had a delay on certain things that I need to do for these particular people. And I said, well, the delay was this. And I thought, oh, keep that to yourself. And I realized I should never have said it. But it's done. And oh, by the way, the subscriber of the year, the pack only went out yesterday. That is how much I was busy with the wedding and everything. I only sent the pack yesterday. So hopefully, Ashley, it arrives very, very soon for you. If you don't know what subscriber of the year is and you are new to our channel, subscriber of the year is someone who puts in quite a lot of information or lots of stuff with us throughout the year, whether it's on our private messaging, whether it's on our YouTube comment section, whether it's on our lives. You might head over to the website, make a donation on the website, or all the little things that you do, little super chats, whatever little things that you do. I kind of store them all in a little message bank here. And to be fair, I had 4 names in the hat last year. So it was so hard to choose between the beautiful 4 women at the time. I'll say women at the time. It was really hard to choose between them. So I had to put their names in a hat. So there you go. Ashley, hopefully your package will arrive very soon. Let me tell you, it was not cheap to send. It was not cheap to send. Oh my gosh. But anything you send via post is, not cheap. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Gina, you are here. Hello. I did mean you, darling. Sorry, I missed you before. I missed your name. Nifty, hi, Nifty, beautiful Corrine. And everyone's saying congratulations. I thank you very much for all your well wishes. Let's hope she has a lovely honeymoon and gets back and makes about 1 million babies so that we can crochet on the channel. 1 million might be exaggerating a bit, but there you go. All right, so moving right along, guys. Thank you very much for joining us today. We're going to talk all about what we've missed over the past week, where we're heading for the next week, and what is happening on the channel for February. Now, I'm going to leave that, to be fair, for the video vlog on Friday. That's going to talk all about our February. And yes, there will be a video vlog this Friday, sort of like a delayed vlog. We had done some crochet in January, some tutorials in January. So instead of having my birthday week, I celebrated my daughter week for her wedding instead of my birthday week. We kind of had some fun together, as you do. So there you go. And what we're going to do now is talk about our 12-step transition blanket, and that's it. That's all you're getting. There's a sneak peek. She's so naughty, so naughty. I wouldn't think it would have been. Yes, no. Yes, no. Do you like that? Yes, no. I think Australians are the only people that say yes, no, or no, yes. Gina says, sorry, we had some stuff going on. That's all right, honey. I just missed your name before. That's all, darling. And I finally got my phone stand for your business. That's fantastic, Middle. But here we are. We're all ready, roaring and ready to go for the next year. The next year, this year, we're ready to go this year. I had my 6-day break, which I usually take 7 days in the first week. I usually take 2 weeks in the first 2 weeks of January, but I held it out this year because of the wedding on the weekend. So I took it now and we're ready to go. Hola! Here we go. Carla's in the house, and she comes on all the time and she says hola, and I don't know what that, I know it means hello, but I don't know what all the other stuff means that she says. Well, lovely to have you here, Carla. Look, we talk about we don't talk about them. We talk to everyone from all over the world, and we're happy. We don't care how they say hello. We don't care if you say hello standing upside down on your head. We don't care. Just say hello. Just like Carla does. Hola. All right, so moving right along, we are going to have part one. We'll call it part one, but it's actually step one. Step one of our transition. Let's try that again. Step one of our 12-step transition blanket. And that's way too much. You've seen way too much of step one. Way too much. Beautiful fluffy kitten. Hello. Lovely to have you here. Fluffster, you just missed out on the reason why I haven't been here for 6 days. And the reason is my daughter got married. Oh, what is that? Which is why I cancelled my birthday for 2 weeks in January to this stage of January so that I can go to her wedding. Well, not go to a wedding, so that I can be a part of this big wedding, which was, let me tell you, oh my gosh, there was humans everywhere. There was like humans all over the place. And it was a beautiful wedding. My daughter started at her new school yesterday. Oh, so cute. So cute. So yeah, it was a very big wedding and it took a lot out of me. But you know what? Yours truly did dance a little bit too much. To the extent, and get this, it was Saturday night, the wedding. Sunday, I couldn't move for the first 6 hours. My legs were up on the couch. I had the stool right up to the top. They were over my head for hours and hours. I did nothing on the Sunday. And then Sunday night, we were going to get together with the other parents and have dinner with the parents and like, a little bit of a group thing. And we decided to not drive into the city, but to take the train. We had to walk to the station, and my walking was 1, 2, 3. And I thought, oh my gosh, what did I do yesterday? So I really danced until I literally did bleed. I used to say for a joke, I danced until I bleed. No, I did bleed. I have 4 toes out of action. The shoes, I damaged the toes. But that's all right because it's only going to happen once. She better not get married another time. It's only going to happen once and it's done. And hopefully these feet don't bleed until my son gets married one day. One more time. And look, it did take a lot out of me. And I think even yesterday afternoon, I was still sluggish and tired. So I got old very quickly. When I used to have weddings when I was younger, we used to party. We'd party the next day. We'd party the Monday and then we'd go to work Tuesday. Now we kind of party the Saturday and spend 4 days trying to get ready to go to work. But anyway, moving right along, guys, let's talk about the 12-step transition blanket, which you guys will be receiving part 1 tomorrow. It is recorded. It is finished. Part 1 is finished. Half of it is edited. I would say half of it. I haven't really recorded the beginning where I say, oh, hello, but that's nothing, right? And the end where I say, oh, go ahead, and that's nothing. That's like 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, and then we're going to add it in the morning. So that's kind of nothing. Drink up. Thank you very much, Ashley. Cheers, everyone. And a very special thank you to those of you who are doing the likes or the thumbs up or the hearts. They mean a lot to me, and they show YouTube that you would like to see more of this. And now that I'm back from holidays and no more partying, no more partying. And I thought I was going to see the young girl I made this for the other day, but she didn't rock up at the wedding. So she didn't get her little gift. So we have to find her another time. I'm very excited to say the website is up and running, almost ready to go. Yes, beautiful. Raylene says, me too, Mary. At my daughter's 40th, we had, we had to look after the grandchildren and my daughter could sleep. So my daughter could sleep. It's so late, so I can't read well from here. I really need to bring us another phone close up or something. I really can't see it. 2 days, nothing. You can't do anything for a few days later. You're totally wrecked. Yeah. That's great, Middle. Yes, Middle, it's fantastic that you're up and running slowly. It's a slow process, isn't it, Middle? It's not something that you can just jump into and everything works well for you. It takes its time when you are doing things like that. Edith has done a super chat, and what a beautiful super chat it is. Thank you very much, Edith. It is well received. Guess where it's going? To baby gear. I'm going to try and make all this baby gear and encourage her to have children soon. Don't you love it? Thank you very much, Edith, for your super chat. Very well received. Hair of the dog will see you right wink. Okay. It's a very slow process, but since Friday, things are going by very fast. Yes, and then you have to work. Sorry, Middle. You kind of have to work after that. No more holiday for you. It's my middle daughter's 21st on the 4th. Happy birthday to her. I'm not singing to her, Ash. I'm sorry, Ash. If she comes on the channel, I'll sing to her. But very special thank you to Edith for her super chat. It's very well received. We'll go to creating. You guys know that every time you do a super chat, it goes towards creating. And as you know, that blanket is coming, our 12-step transition blanket is coming. Now, this is 12-step for a reason, okay? You guys know it's an annual project, and the first Thursday of every month, you will get a set. Let's try that again. You will get a step. Now, the first step is coming tomorrow, even though it's not the first of Thursday of the month, it's coming tomorrow. The second step will be coming on the 6th of February, which is only a week away today, 1 week away tomorrow, if you will. So I will definitely be ready for the second step because I'm going to start recording the second step tomorrow, which means you won't see a little sneak peek like that of the second step. You can't, not on Saturday. Sunday, so you have to wait until and a half before you can have a bit of a sneak peek part 2 or step 2. But tomorrow you will get step 1. It is roaring and ready to go. There's no ifs, no whens, nothing. It's coming tomorrow. At some stage tomorrow. It'll either be morning, afternoon, night. I don't know, but it'll definitely be tomorrow. And we are glitching, are we? What is going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me at all? We're glitching. If the connection fails, we will shut down, guys. I can't keep restarting all the time. Back to normal now. We're back to normal. Okay. Well, we hope so. Fingers crossed. We had a lot of glitching issues last Wednesday as well. We didn't have it as early as this, but there you go. It cleared up on your end. Oh, it's all cleared up. Oh, Ashley's done a super chat. Thank you very much, Ashley. Very well received once again. Guess where it's going? Baby gear. My daughter's going to be so sick of me. Oh, she's going to be so sick of me saying that. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say, look at the little beanie we crocheted for a baby on the channel. Look at the little booties we crocheted for a baby on the channel. I'm just going to keep saying, good night. All right, Kimberly, we'll see you soon, darling. You take care. That's all I'm going to say. And she's going to say, why the baby gear? I don't know. It's just one of those things. How naughty am I? I'll wait for her to come back from the honeymoon, though, before I start all that. So you're looking forward to seeing some baby gear, guys? Maybe next year? Well, not next year. This year. When I say next year, I meant next week or next month. We'll wait till next month. We'll wait till March, and then we'll pop them all up, and that will be the way of showing them, hey, what's going on? I am funny. Thanks, Ash. It's like, hint, hint. Why not, hey? Why not? All right, so moving right along, let's talk about what's happening for the rest of the week here at Wow Crochet Designs. So as you know, because I've been away, I've done nothing, literally nothing for 6 days. And when I say nothing, I mean yesterday afternoon I picked up crochet. That was it. And in fact, I picked it up real slowly, and I just played with threads, and there was a knot in something, and it took me like 40 minutes of playing, looking up at the TV, more playing. I was so slow. So literally nothing really, if you think about it. I did record a beginning and the end of a video for tomorrow's video, but it didn't really come out very well. So I'm going to redo that. It's only because I was a bit sluggish when I did it. Don't you love it? And I was like, yeah, well, we're going to have part 1 and it's happening. And yeah, that's it. And that's kind of the way I recorded it. So I'm going to re-record it and sound a little bit more exciting, like today. And in fact, today was the first day that I woke up in the morning and felt refreshed and happy. But every other day since Saturday night, forget it. Sleeping, snoozing, cuddling under a blanket, staring out the window, thinking, oh, I'll pick up some crochet in a moment. It might happen sometime this week. It was a bit like that. I was a bit crazy all week. But we're back in action. So tomorrow you are getting we'll call it part 1 or step 1 of your 12-step transition blanket. And on Friday, you are getting a video vlog. There's going to be a lot to talk about in that video vlog. You need to keep your eyes peeled for that one. Lots of important information about what's happening in February this year. That's very exciting. Well, your mind was somewhere very busy. That's good. Yes, I know, right? Because since being back, I've been non-stop. Yes. Hi, Luana. Lovely to have you here. And for those of you just joining us now, I've been away because I've been at my daughter's wedding. So there you go. But I'm back now and we're roaring and ready to go. That's this week. That's all the information you'll need for this week. Next week, I did start writing some stuff out just before the live. I don't know if I'll stick to it, but I'll let you know anyway. I've got Monday down on the 3rd of February, I think that is, as pattern writing. It's not pattern writing. It's pattern editing and checking. Now, the editing and checking is when people send me back their corrections to patterns that I have written. And it's them saying, well, this is where I think you should change or fix. It doesn't sound right or it doesn't look good or you missed a stitch here or whatever. So what I'm doing is going through all their corrections. And if I find their corrections are correct, I will recorrect it. If not, I'll talk to them about why I did it the other way. Otherwise, I usually do correct their corrections. They're usually right. When I speak to a pattern tester, they're usually right. So that's what this Monday is about. If I'm finish all that, I'll have one pattern ready on the website by Friday, which we'll talk about on Friday's video vlog. Now, if I don't, when I say Friday, it means tomorrow. I know it means next week. So I'll have to do another vlog next week. Don't you love it? Just to do another vlog next week. Well, we'll talk about that next week. But I put down as Live Antics project on Tuesday because this Saturday we are doing Live Antics like normal. And on Wednesday we have our live, that's today week. And on Thursday will be the 6th of February. Will be part 2 of your 12-step transition blanket. What? Yes, already. Even though you haven't seen part 1, which you're going to see tomorrow. So that's good. And on Friday, sorry, let's try that again. No, I was right the first time. On Friday, I've put down video vlog if I do have corrections and I'm ready for a pattern to go up. Or if I'm not ready, I've put down there Valentine's project. What are we making? I'm not telling you. But I'd hope to make it either this Friday the 7th or Monday the 10th. So that it's done before Valentine's, and that way we don't have to worry about it anymore. But it gives you time to create it if I get it done this Friday. Now, if I have a pattern ready for a pattern, you know what? I could always do it on Monday the 10th, the pattern. If it's ready, I can sort it out on Monday the 10th. So don't worry too much about that. Don't worry about the pattern at all. I will let you know when that comes up. And in fact, by this Saturday, on the 8th of February, I'll know whether any more patterns are ready to go up on the website. I will tell you what date it'll go up, and I will tell you, give you special deals and all sorts of things for certain other patterns on the website. So there you go. All right, I'm going to have a drink. Thank you very much, Ashley. Cheers. All right, so I have missed 100 years of chat, exaggerating a little bit. Better to be busy than not, I guess. Yes, it is. Thank you. Sam. Hi, Sam. Lovely to have you And Ashley says, thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thumbs up costs you absolutely nothing. And it does show YouTube you would like to see more of this crazy chick. Apparently, Fluffy and Bonnie want to send me prezzies. Not sure if that's how you Aussies say it. Yeah, prezzies. We say prezzies. We shorten everything and we label everything. That doesn't really make any sense, but that's all right. It's fun to us. Middles, I'm sending your tomorrow. Oh, Fluffs, she's too sweet, our Fluffs. She's really sweet. Good on you, Middle. I mean, good on you, Fluffs. Good on you too, Middle. All right, so moving right along. Next week, another busy week. That may change on Saturday, depending on what happens on the video vlog on Friday. So keep in mind that things can change when I talk about next week. Let's just worry about this week, which is the 12-step transition blanket part 1 or set 1, step 1 if you will, on Thursday, and video vlog on this Friday. Very exciting. Look, we're all back in action again. I took that break and I'm so glad I held it out to this week and not taken 2 weeks early January, and then this week. We would have lost most of January if I did that. So doing it this way, it just meant I missed my birthday. I did have some fun on my own birthday. It's just not on the channel. Oh, and by the way, guys, you're going to love this. As of next week, I am starting, but it has to be done in separate days. I am starting your crochet challenges that you set me. So you won't see the tutorial next week. You might, depend on how quickly I can get them done. But I'm going to be doing the crochet challenges that you set me. And where are those challenges? Shall we have another look at them? They were a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Here we go. You ready? They are balance book on, I'm not going to do all of them, just some of them, yeah. Balance book on your head while crocheting, line dancing while crocheting. I don't think I've ever done line dancing, so there you go. Badminton or squash while you're crocheting, beanbag toss while you're crocheting. I can do that. It doesn't have to be a beanbag, can be anything. Behind the back crochet, basketball crochet. I don't have a basketball and a hoop, but we can work something out. Playing tennis crochet. It's pretty much like the badminton and the squash, but we can work that out as well. Stick horse, riding a stick horse and crocheting at the same time. I don't know how I'm going to manage that. Walking backwards and crocheting, planking and crocheting. Now that, I'm not just going to do it for you. I'm also going to do it for my Instagram page for my personal trainer so she can see. Now, she doesn't know this, but she's asked me to do some planking in the past, and I said I couldn't plank. And I'm going to start practicing planking so I can get 2 or 3 planks ready for her, and then add one with the crochet as well. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but there you go. That's going to be very interesting, yeah? The other one is blindfolded. That's a lot of fun. Riding a horse. Well, I don't know about riding a horse. I would need to be like, riding a horse is a little difficult because I don't have a horse for starters. So if you're going to go to an area where they have horses, their rules are you need to hold on to reins and things. So I don't know how that's going to go. We could probably work something out. Swinging on a swing. Now that's fun. I've done that before. I'll do it again. Mini me crocheting. That's mini me right there. Someone suggested that. Yep. Crocheting with knitting needles. I think I suggested that. Come to think of it. Crocheting in a pub. Oh, that could be fun. I've got to find the right pub that'll let me do it. Crocheting on a slide. Crocheting at the supermarket. Now I've got one of those already. I did that a long, long time ago when I had a fringe and I never did anything about it. So I might be able to work that out. Crocheting in an elevator. Well, I'd like to do that, but I don't know who's going to record me. Crocheting while gargling. You know, that sort of thing. Crocheting underwater. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'll work out. We would try everything once, yeah? Crocheting left-handed. Crocheting with a can on your head, very similar to the bottle. Crocheting while riding an exercise bike. Hopefully there's a gym that will let me do it. Crocheting while dancing, which I've done in the past, but I'm happy to do it again. And someone said crocheting doing the foxtrot. I'll try anything once. So there you go. If you have any more that you would like me to do, any more challenges that you would like me to do, please leave a comment after. You can leave it now if you're here on the live, but if you come on after the live, you can leave a comment in the comment section down below of one of the crochet challenges you would like to see me do. So that's that. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it will take a while. And I might do like 10 and then upload it and then another 10 and upload that one. We could do like parts. Part one of I've already done the 13 challenges once before. I'll leave a link to the 13 challenges in the description box down below of this live after the live. And I'll also pop that on our community board and a post up on our board on Facebook, and let everybody know on our business page there, Facebook, that you can actually watch that one, and that will give you an idea of some of the stuff we've already done, or I've already done. But still, give me more. I don't mind doing these challenges. They're a lot of fun. They're different. We're going to have some fun, and why not? It's a break from all the crochet in general. Sometimes I might consider doing, with some of them, actually making a square out of it. I tried doing that with the other challenges, but I think I got like that much in and never did the square. So it was a total mess, the crochet, especially blindfolded. That was hilarious. All right, so where are we? I've lost all the chat. Sending yes. Don't forget Fluffy, the supermodel. Yes. No, Yvonne, you are the super. Oh, everyone's a supermodel. Why not? We can all be supermodels, yeah. Except when you purposely put yourself in the corner. Oh, yes. And here we go. Carla says, I wish I knew what she says. Spaniola. Oh, that's all I understood. I don't know the rest. Well, they're really big words I can't say, Carla. I don't know what they are and I can't pronounce them. I'd love to be able to, but I can't. I have to go. See you all Saturday. We'll see you soon, Ashley. Take care. Keep your eyes on the post. And drink up. Thank you, Ashley. Cheers, everyone. All right. So once again, if you have a challenge you would like to see me do whilst crocheting, leave a comment anywhere you like and I will write it or add it to the list. And we can actually keep going with these challenges. I don't see why we should stop. I'll do as many as I can. And you know what? While I'm out, I will talk to people. I'll say, maybe we can crochet with you or at your venue or whatever. I will talk to people. They might let me do it. They might let me do it. So there we go. Hello to anyone new joining our channel today for our live. All right, so moving right along. For those of you who didn't know this, I crocheted quite a few years ago. It might have been 2 years now. One of these guys, and here's the cover to the phone that I'm using at the moment. I put my phone right there when I'm crocheting, and I watch either YouTube tutorials or some, funny skits and things like that. I put it like that. And I just wanted to mention to everyone, if you haven't made this, I'm going to leave a link to this in the description box down below. It's a mobile phone holder and you can pop your mobile phone there and you can watch. I use it, this one in here, and I used a red one in the other room. I made 2 on the channel. I made 1. But I made 2, one for a tester and then one the original. And I use a red one in there. But anyway, all right, well, we've got a couple of challenges here. Crochet while fishing. I love that one. Let's add it. Who said that? Fluffy. I love that. Let's put it in green. Crochet while fishing. Oh, I don't mind doing that. Sure. While fishing. Let's write that in. And the next one is skip while crocheting. Someone did mention that to me. I have a lot of problems with my legs. And whenever I jump, I can do some damage. So I've got to be careful not to do the jumping part. So the skipping or anything jumping, I really can't do. And that actually, you would know that actually if you saw the actual 13 challenges, because the 13 challenges, I did a hopscotch thing. And then I did a jump over these skeins of yarn thing and I hurt my leg. So I really can't do anything that involves jumping and skipping. I've got a problem with the legs. And there's not much I can do about that. But that would have been fun if I could get those legs cured, which I don't think they will now. It's a bit late. Then I can do it, but I won't write that down because I probably won't do it. So heads up there. Anything to do with jumping or skipping. Walking fast, power walking, yes. Running, no, because I don't run. I literally, if I'm late for a train, I will catch a second one. The next train, bad luck. I will not run. So that's part of the sore leg. But I do a lot of walking. So there you go. All right. So I thought for a little bit of fun as well, I might add a few of my own to that list because I'm doing a lot of workouts with my personal trainer. I thought, why not do some crochet during the workouts or while I'm working out? Maybe while I'm trying to do a sit-up, or maybe while I'm trying to do one of the exercises, I can actually do some crochet while doing those exercises just for fun. I'm pretty sure my personal trainer will have a little bit of a giggle out of the whole thing because she knows I'm a crochet nut. She knows I'm a crochet crazy girl. So let's just pop the two together and I can at least get my personal training in as well as doing some crochet. So there you go. So I'm going to add to that list myself if otherwise, unless somebody else adds to it. But otherwise, I will continue to add to the list. I think we won't do them all in one video. That would take like hours. We'll just pop one video up of 10 of them and then one video up of another 10 another time and then another video of another 10. And they won't come all in a row. Hi, Carla. They won't come all in a row. They will come like, you know, one week and then a few weeks later, another one, and then a month later, that sort of thing. It won't like be every second day. I won't have time to do that many in one day. There's absolutely no way I can do that many. Plus, I need to ask permission of certain people. Like if I'm going to crochet in a pub, I need to ask the pub for a permission. If I'm going to crochet in an elevator, I need to find out anyone who can record me. Crocheting underwater, I don't know how I'm going to do that. That's going to be interesting. I have seen it done. It has been done. So I don't know who's done it and how they did it, but it has been done. So there you go. All right. So keep in mind all year round, we're going to do these challenges. We're just going to pop them in every now and then. You will see them just for fun. It will be a breaking of monotony of all the plain old 2 stitches here and 5 stitches there. It'll be just to have a bit of play, something for you to laugh at my expense once again. And that's all right. I don't mind. I really don't mind. So there you go. All right, moving right along, guys. Make sure you get your yarn ready for your 12-step transition blanket. For starters, all you will need is, oh, I've dropped the label. It broke. I better pick that up. You will need, and you won't need a lot for this one. I think I only used about 70 or 80 grams for part 1, but we're going to use more in part 11 of this one. So keep that in mind. Don't think that's the end of it. And then also we're going to use a second skein, the other one, which I've left over in the other room, for the border round as well. So tomorrow when you see part 1 or transition, let's try that again, part 1 of your transition, let's get it right. Part 1 of your 12-step transition blanket tomorrow, you will need your cream. Unless you're not using cream, then you will need one of your other colours that you're going to use for your blanket. Part 2 will be this colour here, which is is it citrus? It's called citrus. I don't know whether Bendigo Wool Mills still make the citrus. To be fair, I haven't looked on their website, and I better because I need to order this color. Yeah. So you will need that for part 2. So for this time next week, if you're using the same colors as me, you will need a light yellow, and then we're going to use a dark yellow for part 3. All right. Now this is my color combination. You don't have to have these colors. Remember, you can use your own colors. So that's color 1, 2. Come on, Mary, you can do this. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So January, February, we'll do it this way, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December with the border rounds. Now, I think in the first video I said something about border round. I kept saying border round, but I meant border rounds. There's going to be a few rounds. Now, as you know, I like to do a base border round. That just keeps your whole blanket nice and straight and together. After that, we do rounds and rounds, and we do maybe some basic rounds, and then we do a nice, pretty final border round. And I haven't decided. Notice how I went like that. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to do a shell border round or whether we're going to do something different. That's a pattern. Again, these are patterns that I already have in my stash, and all I need to do is adjust them to suit that blanket. And it's all about, do I have the right amount of stitches in the length and the width for that pattern? Is it enough for an even amount? Let me try that again. Is my pattern right for an even amount of stitches, or is my pattern right for an odd amount of stitches? Depends on how many stitches I have in the round once we have finished all our rounds, yeah? Because as you go along and you do rounds and rounds, you're increasing, especially in those corners. You're increasing, and you could be increasing 2, 4, 6. It depends on what it is that I'm doing for my border round. I could be increasing in shells in the corner. So we need to stay focused on how the increase is going to work on a pattern. Not you, me. Once I work it out, you guys will know what you're doing. Oh, sorry, I nearly dropped the camera then. Hello. So let me just grab this. I don't want to lose this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See how old I am overnight? I mean, over the weekend. So there you go. All right. So whom have I missed? I have missed. Oh, you're going, are you, Wendy, darling? We'll see you soon. You take care. Don't forget, tomorrow's the start of our 12-step transition blanket. It will be uploaded tomorrow. Hi, Mary and beautiful chat friends. Yes, sorry I'm late, grandchildren. That's all right, Barbara. I'm sorry, not Barbara. Let's try Catherine. That's all right, Catherine. You're here now. Beautiful Bonnie is in the house. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? I hope you are well. And that is everyone saying hello. That's great. Now, for those of you whom are joining us just now and weren't on the beginning, yours truly was away for 6 days on holiday celebrating a wedding. My daughter's wedding. Now, she's finally wed after, 9 years of knowing her partner, which is fantastic. So maybe I'll just have to, I keep saying it, I'll just have to start creating baby gear to encourage babies. So there you go. Anyways, moving right along. Did you have so much fun? I had. Look, I'm going to tell you, I don't think I was that happy I don't remember how long I've been that happy. And it was so much fun. Like, the music was great. Everything, church was great. After the church, the reception, music, everything. Look, can't complain. Can't complain. It was a great day. There was one little mishap on our part. Like, we were early, the parents of the bride, as you know. We were nice and early. We had to be early because we didn't want any mistakes. And we waited for an Uber. And we waited. And we waited. And we waited. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I thought, that's it. We cancelled the Uber, and I rang a family member who we knew was going to drive past and said, pick me up. I'm stressing out now. We're going to be late. So we weren't late. We were on time, but we would have been half an hour early had we left when the Uber came. So I was a bit annoyed if the Uber came. And he never came. I just cancelled it. So get out of here. How dare you? So there you go. I was contemplating driving, but it was far, and I thought, nah, I don't want to drive all that way. I don't want to drive all the way back at night. So there you go. Anyway, moving right along. It was a good day. Yes, it was a good day. And we're back, and we're roaring and ready to go with crochet. Now, that's a helicopter. No, that's a plane. That's a plane. Usually the helicopter is really loud and the whole house rattles. When we hear the helicopter that's really low, it means there's an incident on the freeway, but that wasn't a helicopter. That was a plane. There you go. Anyway, moving right along. We are going to start the blanket tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is one of those projects that I'm super excited about. Normally I get excited about our annual projects and I say, oh, I'm really excited. But this one here, I think it's because it's a transitional project and it goes from one pattern into another pattern, completely different. And each month will have a different pattern. I have to be wary that it all has to even out on each row or each section has to be the right amount of stitches. So I have to be careful of that. But we're still going to be doing transitioning into a new pattern in every step. I haven't decided though whether to make part 1 and part 11 the same. I haven't decided that. I may just change it to being something different up the top. So I'm working from the base of the blanket right up to the top. Or if you turn it around, you can say you've worked from the top all the way down. It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong way of how you hold your blanket. To be fair, I'm working from the base up to the top, yeah? The transition itself, when you are transitioning each color, the very first 2 rows, I hope to do double crochets on the first 2 rows. So when you saw the video last week of what colors we're going to use, you saw a patch of 12 or 11 rows, I can't remember, of double crochets. But we're not making those rows. That was just to show you how we're transitioning from one color to the next. But when we make the first transition, it will be 2 rows of double crochets and then the pattern. The second transition will be 2 rows double crochets, then the pattern. Third transition will be 2 rows double crochet, then the pattern, and so on. And that's how it will work all the way through the year. So all you need to remember is what I tell you at the end of each tutorial. You need to do this many rows. Let's try that again. You need to do this row for this many rows, or you need to do a set of rows one more time. So you're going to have either sets of rows that you need to complete, or once you finish that part, you may have to work each row as a separate row in that part. It just depends on the actual pattern of the month. The first pattern, super easy. That's all I'm going to say. Part 1 will be so easy. If you are brand new to crochet, you can do this simple, right? You can do the whole blanket easy. I'm going to try and keep the stitches as simple as I can and yet still have some technical work in it, because we have to be able to please everyone when we're doing our annual projects. I try to please everyone, hence the word try. There are people who say, well, I didn't like that pattern. Well, I didn't think that suited. Well, whatever. We're going to do them anyway. So there you go. Carla's saying all sorts of things in Spanish, but we don't know. But that's all right. So we're going to keep going on with our project using the first 2 rows of double crochet as your transition rows. And I'm hoping that makes sense, yeah? Moving right along. Oh, that was a lot of talk, wasn't it? That was a lot of talk. And again, every time I do a part, I will tell you what we're going to do next. We probably don't need to even talk about that part. Can't please them all. I know, right, Bonnie? We probably don't need to talk about that part when we're even doing the blanket. You will just start to see try to get it out now. You will just start to see that there will be 2 rows of double crochet at the beginning of every step. So you'll see that, and you'll notice it towards the end, about maybe July or August. Oh, well, that's looking exactly the same, those 2 rows, and that's normal. That's the dividing it from one color to the other. So there you go. I probably might be a bit late starting. I'm still waiting for yarn. You take your time. There's no hurry. We're not going anywhere. Between part 2 and part 3, there's a big gap, because part 1, initially, part 1 should have been on the 6th of January. But it was the beginning of the year. I wasn't ready. We were still completing our jacket, this jacket right here. So I wasn't ready to start our annual project this year. So we completed the jacket fairly late. And I thought, well, we'll start part 1 tomorrow. And then part 1 will be so quick for you. It will be simple. Might take you long to get 1 row done, but it's quick and easy. It's just copying. Part 1 is copying the 4th row until you get to the end. Yeah. So there you go. It's very basic, very, very basic. You will not go wrong with part 1. So it'll be quick and easy. So when you get to part 2, which will be on the 7th of February, it will be up to date. So your next part, which is part 3, won't happen until the 6th or 7th of March, whatever the first Thursday of March is. So we'll talk about dates. Actually, I can tell you. I can tell you. I've got my diary. There's my diary. So this is a diary that's going to stay on my desk. So that way I can tell you when the next part's going up. So part 3 will be going up on the 6th of March, which is also a Thursday. So 6th of March, let's try it again. The 6th of February will be part 2, and the 6th of March will be part 3. So I'm so itchy now. There must be a lot of dust in here. So there you go. So that's going up on then as well. And then after that, it's 1 month to date, 1 month to the first Thursday of the month. So you will get that project on as we go along. Yeah. Hopefully by August, I will have the written pattern ready on the website. So if anybody would like to purchase the written pattern, let me know by August. I will be letting everyone know when that written pattern is available. And then you can go and check it out. I may not have a proper picture. I may only have half of the picture at the front because I don't want to give away the rest of the pattern. But if you purchase the pattern in August, you will see the full blanket in the download when you download the pattern if you decide to purchase it. But otherwise, throughout the year, if you want to wait for the next step, then you can wait. It sounds like a good blanket with a little challenge to it as well. Yeah, there's a bit of fun. There's a bit of challenge. There's a whole lot of everything that we have done in the past, and we may even have some stitches that we haven't done yet, which is very interesting. So keep in mind that there will be different stitches per section. That is the exciting thing. And it's kind of like our the swatch blanket of 2022, I think it was. I can't remember, where it had different squares have different designs. But this is very similar, but not in squares. It's in rows like that. So your designs will be in one big row. You get to the second part and you're changing colors and changing designs. All right. And then that'll go to the third part, change color, change designs. But if you don't want to change color, by all means, do it in one color. It will still look gorgeous because you are changing your design in every step. So exciting. I'm excited about this. I love the look of transitioning from different patterns to different patterns. I'm not really keen, to be honest with you, honestly, and this is a reality, of changing colours per section. But I'm doing that for the purpose of the blanket. The blanket really should be made in one colour and just transitioning from different designs, yeah? But for me, I'm happy to change colours to show everyone that you can also transition into different colours and making it from light to dark, from dark to light, or the other way around, from dark to light, light to dark. And you can change your colours to suit you. Anyway, I've spent so much time talking about this blanket, haven't I, guys? I wanted to talk about it last month, but I was just, keep that mouth shut, keep it shut. And I let it spill that it was a blanket on one of my lives. And by accident, right at the very end of a live, I said, with the blanket, oh, I went like this and realised I said it. So I let it spill then, but the actual designs, I haven't said one thing about any of the designs, and the reason is there are 11 designs because there's 11 steps. I'm lying. There's a 12th design, which is the border rounds of your blanket. Happy early birthday wishes to you. Oh, it's someone's birthday early. When's their birthday? Is your birthday coming up, is it? Did I miss something? Did I miss it? Well, Carla, 882. I'm not sure what you mean there. Catherine, do you understand Spanish, do you? Rose Garland, happy birthday. Yes. Yeah, happy birthday. When's did I miss the birthday? Did I miss it? What's going on? What did I miss? Hang on, here we go. That's good. Late. My birthday. Oh, here we go. In 9 days. Can you remind us again when you're on our live? In 9 days' time? One of the lives, anyway. Closer to your birthday. It's too far away. I can't keep singing happy birthdays for the next 3 lives in a row. And then I'll sing happy birthday, get up and dance on the table, you know. No, I won't. Me dance? Not now. Not after I'm all sore from Saturday. Moving right along, guys. Let's not talk about the blanket anymore. I've worn myself out with a blanket. But what I'm going to do from now on is have the diary here, not just to talk about the different dates of the blanket, but also to talk about some important dates that's going to happen throughout the year. This year, I'm going to change things up a little. What is she talking about? I won't talk about it yet. It will be discussed on a video vlog. And the reason I'm not going to talk about it yet is because I need to get some okays from people before I put it out there, because if I put it out there and then people say, hey, we're not doing that, sorry, I'm going to look very silly. So I want to be able to get the okay from people first, and then we can actually talk about it. And I will need that diary, and then we will be putting dates in our diaries, because these are the dates you need to keep your eyes peeled for. Yeah, I may have to get a calendar diary. This one here is the Raise Funds for Breast Cancer. This diary, I used to buy it every year, but then I stopped buying it, and my daughter asked me what I wanted. I think it was around Christmas time, and this was part of my Christmas present. And I said, look, I really want a diary, because the diary I use is just a little book thing, and it's terribly small. And so she got me this one here, and I thought that's funny, because I used to buy them all the time years ago, and I don't even know why I stopped. I think I just stopped using diaries, but I'm going to use them again, because if I have it written down in the diary, every day I can turn the page and go, next Thursday I have to have the blanket ready. So I will remind myself to work, to catch up with things, if you will. So having a diary, writing things down, really important. I used to always write things down on the channel, and then I kind of got a little, I won't say lazy, because I work day and night, so it's not a lazy thing. It's just tired of writing it down. I thought, what's the point writing it down? I'm going to remember. And I don't remember. So I'm going back to writing it down in the diary there, back to writing it down on my book. Before the live today, I wrote lots of things down that I was going to talk about. And the main thing was obviously the blanket. I was going to spend a lot of time talking about the blanket. So I've left a big gap there saying blanket question mark only in brackets, or, and then I've said a bit more to talk about if we get time. And we kind of have time. And it was about the diary and the certain things that I want to do this year that's going to make that diary very, very important, or a diary, if you will, which will mean you need to mark it down on your calendars for these certain things. And I hope that I can do it. I would love it for the whole of the world to be a part of it, but it can probably only be a part in Australia right now. But it will be something interesting. I hope that we could all be a part of it as well. As my middle daughter says, my remember button is broken. I like that. I'm going to have a drink, guys. Cheers, all. All right. So moving right along, we are going back to live antics this Saturday. We did live antics last Saturday, and I created this little gorgeous pouch with the little birthday gift for a lovely young girl who was supposed to be at the wedding but didn't show. So there you go. But anyway, never mind. I will get that gift to her eventually. And there you go. So we pop her little gift in there, and we created it with her initials, AJ. Sadly, the square or rectangle here is way too small to put the letters in. I need my squares to be a lot bigger for my letters. Yeah. If I was using a 4-ply or a light 2-weight, it would have been easier. I would have had more stitches to work with, but there wasn't enough stitches to work with on that. But that was our first live antics for the year. Our second live antics will be this Saturday. So someone will choose the colour for live antics. And I've put down there Tuesday the 4th of February will be live antics project. Okay, it will be a live antics project from the live antics colour chosen on Saturday. It will be one colour only, and there will be maybe 5 or 6 colours, and that person can choose the colour to live antics project for Tuesday. Now, middle, I haven't forgotten about your project. I just don't have the right colour top to suit my cotton that we chose, the colour that we chose. Green butterfly, hi honey, lovely to have you here, darling. Oh, it's a shame you've come in so late. I'm almost done. But welcome anyway. Welcome. But I'm Pershel, she's my partial. Okay. She's your middleest baby. Okay. Water time, everyone. Thanks, Green. Cheers. Green, you've come in late. Just to let you know where I've been this past 6 days, I've been celebrating my daughter's birthday. Try it again. My daughter's wedding day, not a birthday. She got married on Saturday, so we were there celebrating that, which is why I've been away for 6 days. I was there having fun and enjoying her family time, or our family time, if you will. So there you go. I just got home from hospital. Oh, I hope you are feeling well, Green. I hope you're feeling better. Good vibes to you. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. And as I'm saying, usually when I have to do something really important, I get sick. Fingers crossed, I did not get sick on Saturday. So I was really happy about that. It's always when I have to do something, always. And it drives me nuts. But this time, yay, I didn't get sick. I have been taking multivitamins this year, though. On purpose because I don't want to get sick. I have a lot to do, including the vest. Yes, I still have to get back to you on that. And hope you're okay, Green. Yes, everybody loves you, Green. Everybody loves you, Green. We love our Green. She's an easy being green. I said, it is an easy being green. What's the song? It is an easy being green. All right, so moving right along. She gets so sidetracked, doesn't she? Actually, I haven't been sidetracked today. That's the first time I got sidetracked. Got to give me credit. It must mean I'm starting to go back to my old ways. She gets sidetracked too much. All right, so Live Antics is back on Saturday, and we are going to be finishing off some of our projects that we didn't create last year. We've got keyring holder, modesty top, funny videos. They can be the challenges videos. Top down, I do have a bloopers video going, but it's not ready to upload yet. A top down top, the scrap sweater, and the Bellevue Park top. These are the projects we did not complete last year. So keep in mind that we're going to complete those over the next few months first before we do anything else. However, with the Live Antics projects, because they're a lot smaller, they will be in between some of those large projects because there's no way I'll get a sweater done in a day. I would love to say I can and will and should, but won't. Absolutely no way I can do it in a day. So keeping that in mind, we may be using the Live Antics to make some smaller projects in between. Lots of tests. Thank you. Water time, Mary, and everyone. Cheers again. Fluff says, I got 3 blankets, Mary's, Middles, and another. Oh, we're keeping you busy, Fluffs. Cheers. Yes, we do hope your tests are what you're expecting, you know, and hope you are well from whatever it is that you're going for. You don't have to talk about it on live. But there you go. We do hope that you are well and you're going to get well from these tests. So here's hoping. Now I'm going to do a little sneak peek again. Right there. That's a sneak peek of tomorrow's 12-step transition blanket, part 1. Step 1. Oh, too much. Way too much. I did give too much of a sneak peek before. So anyway, but I will tell you one thing. Part 1 uses very minimal of your yarn. Excuse me. So part 1 will use very minimal. Don't think, okay, well, what do I need to buy a big one like that for? I should have just used a small one. You won't. You will need this cream at the end for part 11, and you will also need it for part 12. So you will need a lot of the cream. So don't assume that you can use it for something else. You still need it for your blanket. Yeah, keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll remind you anyway. Between my stuff, still need to create the shawl for my friend's wedding and Mary's stuff. I have a lot. Always do what you need to do first, middle. You can catch up with mine anytime. Did I make you laugh? Did I, Fluffs? Occasionally I do that, don't I? But not always. So yeah, we're going to keep doing our Live Antics projects throughout the year, and fingers crossed we can fit all those big projects in first. Remember though, guys, we do have Valentine's Day coming up on Friday, the 7th of February. I hope to have our Valentine's Day project up and running and complete and all that jazz. And then we're going to work on St. Paddy's Day project and then Easter. So we do have a lot of that coming up. I think we could use Live Antics for our Easter projects. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can use live antics for our Easter projects when I find out what I'm going to make for Easter. I haven't decided with Easter. With St. Paddy's Day, you know, it's going to be green. We all know that. There might be a little bit of black in it or a little bit of yellow, gold, whatever. It's pretty much going to be green, yeah? Thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Bonnie. Thumbs up cost you guys nothing and means the world to me. And thank you, Green. We will all have water. Thank you. Cheers. All right. So that's what we're doing over the next few weeks. We're going to catch up on projects that we left last year. We're going to do live antics projects as well when we're going to do our blanket, our 12-step transition blanket. Now, I'm saying that name over and over again because I keep forgetting the name of it. When I was recording, and this is, you're going to laugh at this. When I was recording, and I recorded this early this morning as well because I just couldn't get it right. All I had to say was, we're going to do step 1 of our 12-step transition blanket. That's all I had to say. And I started by saying, we're going to do step 12 of our 12-step, and then I went 12. And then I went back to, we're going to do 1 step of our 12-step, 1 step? No. Then it just kept going and going and going. And I'm going to pop that at the end of the beginning of the video as a blooper just for fun. But and I couldn't get it out. No matter how hard I tried, I could not get 12-step transition blanket out of my mouth. It ended up something totally different. I'm thinking, what happened? What was that? So yeah, moving right along. We're not going to talk about the blanket anymore, but just to let you know, I did mess up so many times that I just can't. So now I keep saying the name over again, just to remind myself, 12-step transition blanket. Did I say it right? I did. I did. Did I say it right? Shh. Yes, you did. Shh. All right, so there you go. We're going to keep doing our blanket towards the end of the year. You will see the written pattern go up on the website. It will go up, and probably around August, September. I'm not even going to say when because I'll just assume once it's ready, it goes up. So there you go. You did good. Thanks, Bon. Thanks, Middle. Lol. I haven't used the word lol for years. I don't use it very much, especially online. I don't use it anymore. I used to use it a lot. And Luana's laughing at my expense. I mean, laughing with me. I don't mind people laughing at me. I don't mind. It's fun. You're still waiting on your pattern. Oh, I know, Bonnie, but guess what? That's the very next item I'm doing. On Friday, I will have, I forgot to mention, on Friday, I will have a stand here with a pattern that I've been working on for a family friend. Okay, it is complete. It will not be a pattern on the channel, but I wanted to show you anyway. It will be one of my written patterns, and that's why I haven't been working on the jacket, Bonnie, or the cardigan. Yeah, the Groovy Threads cardigan. For those of you not sure what that is, Bonnie's been waiting for the pattern for the Groovy Threads cardigan. Now she named. Let me try to get this right now. I did a surprise for anyone who can name the pattern of our Groovy Threads cardigan, which is here. It's right here. And Bonnie came up with the perfect name, which I loved. And because it's very groovy threadsy, it is. If you think about it, it's very groovy. It's very 1960s, 70s groovy cardigan. The colour combination is very similar to the Taylor Swift dress. It is the same as the Taylor Swift dress, but the pattern is very different. So there you go. All right. So yes, your pattern is actually coming next, which is why you've reminded me that I have to put in the video vlog tomorrow. Let's try Friday, not tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. Come on, Mary, get it right. There's going to be a stand right here. You're going to see a pattern that I was creating for a friend. It is a singlet top for him. And I'm going excuse me, I'm going to pop that there. And that will be the reason why I've had to put the jacket on hold, because I needed to complete that by this weekend. Talk about cutting it fine. I had weddings and everything else in between. So there you go. And you too, I know, Green Butterfly. I haven't forgotten about anyone. I promise you I haven't forgotten. They are coming. But I did need to create that that pattern I did create was actually my own design. I thought that pattern up myself. So it's not something that I've seen and copied. That's my own design. So it's one that I've made up just recently. So it is ready to go up on the website. So I've put everything on hold to finish that off for the gentleman. So that will be, you will get to see that on the Friday video. I'll be popping that. I might actually record it tomorrow because I'd like for him to pick it up tomorrow night if he can. This way it gets him a chance to just check to see if it's all right and everything fits well. If he's not happy with it, he can, give it back to me and I can work on Friday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be gone this week. So I'm going to record it early tomorrow morning for Friday's video. And then I'm stuck on that jacket and all the other patterns that I've made promises to. So I haven't forgotten about you guys. Your list is in my book at the back of the book of people I need to give patterns to. And I will start working on that very soon. Not in a hurry, just thought of a reminder, wouldn't hurt. Thank you very much. There's a lot of patterns now. I know Green Butterfly is waiting for some. I know Liz is waiting for one, I believe, a few even, because these are people who were subscriber of the year that I promised written patterns to. And Green Butterfly was one, Liz was one, Ashley was one. I can't remember all of them now. I forgot to put it here. I keep saying I'm going to put the whole list right there. And I have typed it up. It's ready to go. I just haven't put it there. So I'm going to type it up. I'm going to print it out, not type it up because it is typed up, and put it there by Friday, by this Friday. So I keep remind me to send these patterns out to people, yeah? What a time. Thanks, Green. Cheers. All right, so moving right along, the cardigan, the Groovy Threads cardigan, that will be one of the first patterns that you see. That's right, Anne McSee, thank you. I owe one to Anne as well. Will be the first one that you see go up on the website. And then we go on to these other ones. We've got to get that jacket, the cardigan up, because I wanted to get that ready for our summer, which didn't work anyway. Our summer's passed. No, it's still summer. It's going to be summer. It's probably the hottest time for us to wear that cardigan, to be fair. But you know what? We do have cold nights. And in actual fact, this weekend of my daughter's wedding, the evenings were quite cool. I remember someone saying to me, why didn't you have one of your cardigans with you? Why didn't you just have that? You could have put it on at night afterwards. And it was like I did spend Thursday night and Friday night out and, Saturday night and Sunday night. So I was out every night. The Sunday wasn't as cool, so that was all right. But the other days were quite cool at nights. I wished I'd had that cardigan with me. And I just forgot to take it with me. Every time we went out, just forgot. And I don't think I was thinking about cardigans. I was thinking more about having fun. So there you go. For Val, we could do a lap again with a double V stitch. They look like little hearts for Val. Oh, for Valentine's Day. Okay, you shortened it and you stressed me out. Thinking, well, what is she talking about? I already have made plans for Valentine's Day, Bonnie. Sorry, darling. I have already made plans. I just haven't recorded it. I don't want to tell you what it is, guys. You just have to wait and see. Having said that, I don't know. We could change my mind. I haven't started anything yet. So there you go. But I have already made plans. And not only that, because we're in the middle of large blankets and things right now, the large blanket, and we're going to be in the middle of the stash busting sweater, whatever it is, the scrap sweater. It's a lot to do another blanket as well for me. So I have already sorted something smaller out for Valentine's. I wanted to make it small but sweet as well. Short and sweet, if you will, or small and sweet. Oh, that jumped right there. Our little thing just jumped there, but there you go. So I wanted to make it short and sweet. So I didn't want to make a very large project for Valentine's, but I'll keep it in mind for the future. But this year, because we're doing a blanket for our annual project, I didn't want to do any blankets. I think I remember mentioning this, that I wasn't going to do any blankets the first 2 months of our year this year. And I probably mentioned it when you weren't on. It actually says the first 3 months because I didn't want to do anything before Easter as well. Yeah. I know what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. Oh, that's good. Hopefully it's not the same as what I'm doing. I don't think so. But having said that, that's happened once before. I've done the same thing as someone else and thought, "Ugh," and at the last minute I had to create something else so I didn't have to upload the same thing as someone else. So it has happened, and I don't think it was on Valentine's. I think it was for St. Paddy's Day, actually. So I had to change what I made real quickly at the last minute and make something else. So there you go. I have only to do blankets. Let's try that again. I have only to do bands on my hexagon cardigan, and it'll be finished. Yay, that's great, Catherine. I love my cardi. I wear it a lot. Haven't worn it for a while, though, to be fair, because our weather's been really warm, but I do wear it. I guess you will tell us what we're doing for Val. I will tell you on the 7th of February when it comes up. That's when the tutorial comes up. There you go. When the tutorial goes up, you will see what I'm creating. I've decided this year not to give away too much, to just upload things. It kind of keeps the mystery of it all. Like, you know, with the 12-step transition blanket, you know there's going to be 12 steps, yeah? You know the first step is coming, but you don't know what it is, yeah? So when the first step comes up, you're going to say, oh, that's pretty basic. So when you see the second step, you're going to say, oh, it's a little tricky. And then when you see the third step, you're going to say, well, that's very easy. And when you see that, and so on, you're going to say things like that as you go along. But the only time I will tell you what projects are is when we're doing some smaller projects for live antics, things like that. So on Saturday, I'll let you know exactly what we're making for the live antics that week. And whoever chooses the colour, they'll know exactly what they're making it for. So there you go. All right, so moving right along. Oh boy, 1 week. Yeah, I know, it's only 1 week, darling. It is 1 week. It is pretty much 1 week and a day. A week and a day, because tomorrow we're getting our 12-step transition blanket. Friday we are getting a video vlog with some information, and also the little top that I created for a friend of ours. And then on Monday we will start a normal week, like as if I didn't even go on holidays. It will be a normal week. You'll get pattern. I'll be doing pattern checking and testing and editing and adding. We'll be doing live antics on Tuesday, a live on Wednesday, 12-step transition blanket on Thursday, part 2, step 2, part 2, Valentine's Day project on Friday. That's what next week's all about. It's a normal week. It will be a busy week. A very busy week, won't it? So there you go. All right, so that's all I want to say, guys. I do want to say, keep in mind that we are back and running, so you're going to see shorts as well as everything else. Lots of little shorts will come up. They will just come up out of the blue. I won't tell you when they're coming up. You'll just see one go up. And you might see one go up the same day as a normal video, only because I have a lot happening. And I would like to show you with the short how to sort out the very next step on our blanket, or the very next step on the next project we're creating on the channel. It kind of encourages people, if they want to create the rest of it, to watch our normal tutorials, okay? Otherwise, just to play with a stitch. And I had someone get on, which I haven't spoken to yet. Well, they saw the stitch. I said, I saw a short and I want to make a blanket. How do I do it? Well, and that's not going to happen, is it? You have to go ahead and make the blanket. Yeah. So that's the idea of shorts. It's just to entice you with the pattern. And then you can head over to our channel here and create the item from that pattern. So I hope that made sense to the person who asked. I will give them the information that they wanted. All they wanted to know is, do they need even stitch or odd stitch for the pattern to work? And I will tell them. I think it was odd. I can't remember. I'll have to go back to it. It was a week ago and I saw the message. So I've got to go back to all my messages and start answering them slowly. I did answer one today at some stage, but I haven't answered all of them. The other thing I want to talk about, oh my gosh, there's a lot to talk about. I was hoping to finish up by now, was the V-stitch blanket that I was going to create using Carmen, Claptraps, and Rosalind colour combinations for the live antics they chose last year, I think in November. And we've put the blanket on hold because we've had Christmas and I've had the wedding, and we've also had the transition blanket going as well. So that blanket probably won't start until the weekend after Easter or the week after Easter. So you'll have Easter weekend, and then come the Tuesday or the Thursday, that's when we'll start the V-stitch blanket. So I hope that makes sense. But I just wanted to keep those of you who were part of that live antics up to date. So that's Carmen, Claptrap, and Rosalind. You guys chose... what were the colours now? I thought I'd written them down. Oh, no. One was cream. I know that. Oh, gosh, can't believe it. I've written them down somewhere else. Doesn't matter. It's written down somewhere. I will get the right colours down. One of them was... let me think. I've got to tell you the colours. You must know the colours. Let me think. Here we go. Here we go. Blue, cream, and curry. Blue, cream, and the golden. Have I got it available? Curry? Is that it? No, that's not it. It's like a golden colour. It's like that one there, the yellow of that blanket right there. Blanket of our jacket right there, the yellow. I'm pretty sure that's the curry. So they are our V-stitch colours, and we're using the 3, and we're going to carry up as we go along with our V-stitch. So it's going to be something that we will carry up. You will not be cutting your threads, which is great. Easter, I'm already putting up the decorations. Bet the bugs middle. Bet the bugs middle. Bet the bugs decorations. Bet that bugs middle. Oh, bugs middles. So bet it. Can't get it out. Bet that bugs middle. I couldn't get it out. Yeah, Easter. Don't talk about it. They had the hot cross buns before Christmas finished in the shops. No, I'll tell a lie. It was Christmas Day, and then by Boxing Day and the next day they started having the hot cross buns in the shops for Easter. It wasn't even the New Year yet. So they'd already started with Easter gear. Only decorate for Christmas. Oh, no, we like to have a little bit of fun during Easter. That's a lot of fun, with our little chickies and stuff. We like to have a little bit of fun. All right. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I want to thank everyone for joining me today with our midweek live and catch up from since I've been away. And very special thank you to those of you who wished well wishes for my daughter for her wedding. Now that you've all heard about it, I may have some photos. I may not yet. I don't have any yet, put it that way. But I want to say thank you to everyone for joining us today. Join us on Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. And tomorrow get ready for, there you go. Get ready for part 1 of our 12-step transition blanket. My name is Mary, and all of this that you see right here is Wow Crochet Designs, and we have a lot of fun on the channel. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Be good, guys. No, don't be good. Just have some fun. Bye all. I'll catch you all Saturday. Bye.